Alright, I'm going to attempt to get the headphones out. I'm going to attempt to demonstrate how I pull 130 targets in 2 hours. That's what I'm going to have to do. There is, people starting to come here, so I will have to probably hurry up. I don't think I have quite 2 hours. Yeah, mowing the lawns. This is a simple setup, bag thing, a little bit of dirt in there, whatever. I'm going to run the CTX out here. That's about it. It's get this thing all set up, get everything all ready. And I'll show you how I do it, which works for me. So I'm going to get everything here. Okay. Here. Everything's normal. Okay, we go by other mode. Mode 9. Select mode 9. Okay. Alrighty. Here. Alright. So turn my pinpointer on. I'm gonna go ahead and noise cancel with the pinpointer on, so it cancels out that. I've been hitting this field a lot, so the signals are starting to get cleaner and cleaner, but there's still plenty of areas that are doing pretty good. Haven't been out here about 3 weeks, so these goalposts move all around, and location doesn't really mean much here, so they move them all. All right, I'm ready to go. And just put my headphone in. All right, let's try it out. I'm gonna just move a little bit. Okay, I'm already finding stuff. I'm running -1. Go past that. I'm swinging the Manticore a lot, so I feel this could be a little bit heavier. Now what I'm doing is I'm just hunting across the field. There you go. Trash. There you go. That's a soda can. I'm diagonally crossing the field, and I'm going to look for an area of concentration. All right, so right there's a target, okay? Pinpoint is on. I'm gonna check it. Okay, right there. That's it. This is the target recovery. Right there. It's probably out in here. There you go. That's the pull tab. Put that back over. Gotta hurry up and do this here. We're gonna be coming across all this. I'll show you what's happening. Okay? That's one little thing, so that doesn't mean anything. Gotta keep going. There we go, another area. Nothing there. Right there. About 3 inches down. This is about as deep as I'm going to go. Garbage. Nothing good here yet. I'm covering wide ground because I'm looking for a location. Not going to dig on that white stripe. Nothing here. Nothing, see? Keep going. Here we go. Too deep. Like I said, I've hunted a lot of this area, so targets are getting further apart. Could be deep or trash. Normally it's a yeah, see, this is a deeper one. It's too big. Too big. Garbage. Alright, let's go to another field area here. We'll cross over. Garbage. Busy, noisy through here. Okay. Now you can see they've been chewing up this field a lot. Let's see, it looks like we got a golf ball over there. I gotta go get that. I like golf balls. I'm always using these. Ah, hit with a lawnmower. Oh well. Alright. So, what we're gonna do, come through here. Garbage. There we go. Something massive. Soda can. Soda can. Two things here. Right there. About 3 inches down. Probably a coin. There you go. There you go. Quarter. Another. This one here is about the same. There it is. That's the taller grass. This will slow you down a little bit. This isn't jewelry, so sometimes it's right on there. Nickel. Most likely a coin spill right here, because I'm picking up another coin. There it is. around a little bit of mud. Trust me, if they had a problem with what I was doing here, that ground crew would be over here in a heartbeat. Too deep. There it is. Coin. Now, I'm not covered an area super well until I'm in an area with a bunch of targets. Then I'll slow down, cover it. Right now it's just a matter of finding a good area. I'll go a little coin. There's coins over here. Now I'll check the lines. I don't know why I do, I just seem to get lucky on them. For some reason this corner always pays off. If it's shallow, I would take it, but it's right there. Yeah. There it is, see? Okay. Like I said, I'm not covering ground thoroughly. Sprinkler. Right there. Nothing, see, it's not shallow. It's not a coin, it's a can. Yep, can. Nothing over here. We'll go back by the goal area. You know, doesn't really pay off in the field, to be honest with you. I caught a few rings out of here, but there is, 3 inches. Quarter. That's only a little tiny poke, actually. I could pop that one right out. There it is. Come on, grab that coin. There it is, a quarter. Another one. There's been a whole bunch of coins right over here. There it is. Another quarter. Check it before I step on it this time. That's it. Yeah, a lot of this is, you know, I hunt the areas looking for spots. I do get lucky. Some areas have better concentrations, but that's it. I move out of this area. Now, the busy part of the weekend, where I'm most likely to find jewelry, is not on the field itself, but right in between them right here. The people sit about right here. So this is where I do a wide sweep. There we go. Everything along here will come out. There you go. Perfect. See? Jewelry. We'll have to check that out just a little bit later. Throw that in the pouch. All right, continue on. I don't waste time looking at the jewelry. I don't care if it's junk, good, gold looking. Don't care. It goes right in the junk pouch. When I go home, I dump it all out and I look at it then. Waste no time. As you can see now, as I'm crossing this area, what has changed? Now here's a fine gold item. Now this could be a foil. This could be foil or a small earring. It's right here. Wherever it is, it's right there. And it's small, so we'll find out. Might even be too small. These are the time killers, so I don't mess with them too much unless I'm looking for earrings that day. I usually have a lot more time. Oh, there you go. Whatever it is, it's tiny. Here it is. Yeah, look. Plastic and metal rivet, something tiny. One reason I don't like taking the multi-frequencies out here, they'll slow you down. With the like the manticores and stuff, they pick up too much of that small trash. You see, CTX was pretty much saying, hey, this is really fine. So to me, it was a, you know, 2% chance it might be an earring. I took the 2% chance. You know, we'll see. But you know, that little, see that little foil cap right there, a little paper? Manticore will have you grabbing that thing up. Okay, that's another foil. I could hear the foils, they're not clean. There we go. That's a money maker right there. Where was it? Went by it so quick. Okay, we're in another mode. Okay, look at the screen, see? There's something here. It's coming up about 6 inches deep, but there's something shallow as well, see? That's what I heard the machine grab that. Some ways. Right here, I'm guessing. That's it, yeah. There you go, it's the rust, see? And that's where, you know, when you run the ferrous combined, you're gonna grab that stuff. Because rusty items like the Manticore will come up as silvery objects. And that's why I go back to my other mode now. And we keep on trucking. Now, this area, I'm not gonna walk away from the zone, even though, you know, I'm walking across it once. It's not wise to leave this area because this is where the parents are sitting. This is where the jewelry comes off. This is where they put the sunblock on the kids. See, the kids don't have a lot of jewelry. I find Mickey Mouse, charms, and all kinds of crap out in that field. But I don't, you know, get as much as that over here. Wire. Over here, I get a lot more, you know, real jewelry. Or I get some kid stuff because they're holding it, the parents are holding it. Interesting one. If I don't pick it up, see, I won't dig it. It's coming in at 5 inches and it's deep, which tells me one simple thing: 5 inches in deep. Didn't drop this past week or two. Now here's a low tone. I wouldn't call it a low tone. I'd call it a like a trash. Could be right there. You know what that could be? It could be a small earring or a foil top. But let's dig it. Let's see. Let's see what we come up with. There you go. You hear it. It's digging those are the low percentage odds. I dig them because I went probably about 15 feet and didn't have a signal. I'll start digging them up. Every now and then a gold ring pops out, you know, or a gold earring. But I won't sit here and dig them all day, obviously. You wear yourself out. But see how I'm going about 10 feet? So if I pick one up every 10 feet, it's a dig, because if a can got shredded, the can slaw is like a hand grenade went off, and it's going to be everywhere. So, you know there's a good chance of it being can slaw. And the way I also figure on digging them all out is that the more I come through these zones, the better I'm going to do. Now this is the dead zones. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to cover this a little quicker. They don't get quite as busy at the ends over here. I found some good stuff, but not a lot. Now we go back. Gotta go back through the middle. And sometimes I'll cover this strip 2-3 times, just like this, because I'm missing targets clearly. With this swing speed, this walking speed, stuff's getting missed. And I'm okay with that, because I gotta cover ground. I'm looking for big, obvious signals, like this one. Nope, that's a sprinkler head. I'm looking for big, obvious signals that were dropped in the past week or two. I'm not looking for some ring that's been here, you know, 5 years, 4 years, 6 years. I can't worry about those. That's a little iron. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking for that. This is how I pull 130 targets every 2 hours, and that's what it averages. Believe it or not, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But I try to maintain at least one target every minute. Now this is a foil. Let's see. Right there, see? Comes up as foil. Now this could be foil or an earring. Let's pop it out. Let's see. There you go, it's foil. Right? Yep, foil. And that's fine. Like I said, I'm going to pull it because I haven't had a signal in a few feet. So it's coming out. That's all. Here you go, just put that down. That's all. That's why it got yanked. A little piece of iron, a little trash there. Having to dig that up in a year or two. This is it. And that foil that was so faint, it was like, you know, could be a Could be a clasp, could be, you know, a small little like half split earring. You know, whereas that foil on it, like a manticore, would have banged like, hey, dig me, like I'm a ring. So when sometimes I come out and I do what I call a junk hunt. I come out with one of these ultra sensitive detectors, and man, the trash that comes out of this ground is insane. Right now, at this swing speed and coverage, I'm not going very deep at all. And that's my intention. I don't want to go deep. It's exactly what I want to avoid. But we already do have a nice jewelry on the board. It looks like a nice silver ring, and we're going to keep on trucking. Hopefully my camera's still recording. We'll see. Oh, there we go. That's like a this is coming up like a potential necklace. Hear that? So let's see. Could be deep or it could be small. I'm gonna find out. This is the rare ones that I don't really dig. Okay, she's in the surface over here. There it is. There you go. Look at that. 9mm bullet, or 38. I don't know what the hell that thing is. That would explain the signal. Very weird. Probably more of them. That's probably why it sounds like that. No. That's it. All that damage goes away in no time. These kids tear this field up with their cleats. It's like bullets in Texas here are pretty darn normal. I don't even want to dig in this mud. There's something there, but I'm walking past it. I gotta put my knee in that mud. I think it'll be fun. So that's it, going back. Now you can see the coverage change. Like I said, I cross the fields pretty wide, do a little bit of the rumba bot, you know, just kind of bounce around in there looking for little patches. Because as these fields move, this strip will move. And I gotta find this strip. You know, and this strip here, you know, just about a week or two ago, this was the soccer field right where I'm standing. So it'll be quiet. So, like I said, anything I'm looking for, man, 3 inches at most. I don't want to dig anything deeper than 3 inches. I've been doing this for enough years to know most of my jewelry has been a shallow dig. Like, pop it out of the ground. If my pinpointer doesn't hit it, I ain't digging it. Very rare. It's like now where it's been quiet, I might. But the pinpointer is the key for, you know, saying, hey, it's right here, perfect little hole, pop it out, go. You know, and obviously we're losing time here, but like I said, minute, long time. We're covering a lot of ground here. And I'm overlapping a little to the area I was just over. You know, the detector is pretty close, you know, pretty close to the ground. You can see my swing is not really up in the air or anything like that. It's level throughout the whole thing. So I got a lot of ground covering here. I gotta get back home in a little bit. I only have a little bit of time to do this today. And I said, if I don't get out now, the weekend's gonna be all rain. So this is it, my only time. Let's see. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, it's quiet over here. I'm gonna start opening up a little bit more. This is not, I'm not even picking up signs from the weekend. That's one. Ah, it's that damn sprinkler head. You know, I'm gonna start opening up a little bit now. It's a little too quiet in here. I notice it's always in this width right here. That's where it tends to be. This is where they're sitting. You know, and I know I'm on a recent weekend find. There's a good signal there, but it's just too deep. I'm not going to dig it. And you know, no way they dropped it this weekend. You know, unless that thing was made of like depleted uranium. I know my find just low. My beeper started to complain, saying, "Hey, go find some stuff." There we go. So it's a slow day here, but Since we found one, we don't want to leave the area. Soon we're gonna shoot across the field. We're gonna do a little Rambabot action, bounce around randomly, look for the pay areas. You can see I'm starting to open up my spread. I'm not finding anything. Normally, I'll start finding juice lid tops, things like that. Like see right here, you see you start finding those from the weekend. I know I'm in the area for the jewelry. I'm not really finding them. I'm not really hitting pull tabs, shallow pull tabs. Either these people weren't drinking this weekend, which I find hard to believe, but we've had a lot of rain, so I don't know what's going on with the games. I think that's the issue here. I don't think this area has been used in a little bit. It's a little quiet. I'm just gonna open it up a little bit. You know, this is like pretty quiet. See? Something here. Sprinkler. Those things can sound good sometimes. I don't know why. Some sound better than others. Right? From very small here, like a foil. There it is. Whatever it is, it's gonna be right here, just like that. Let's see. Not good that it's getting bigger. Foil, see? I knew it was foily. But like I said, I haven't dug anything in a little while, so it gets dug. Never know. Right? You don't pull them, you don't know. So, okay. Now. That's it. Oh. There's a weak signal here. It's been a little desperate for a signal, so let's see. Yeah, I'm walking past it. Don't care. All right, back on the field. Quick check on the sidelines. I don't know why I do it. Like I said, these lines, I don't know what it is. This corner always seems to pay off, but yeah, trash. That was a good one. I do like that. There we go. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. It's something big. Find out. Come on. Quarter. I knew that thing sounded big. You have to listen to a faint signal. That thing sounded like it was, you know, massive. Let's see. Before I bury that in. I know the plugs look a little rough, but they're clean. Oh. Well, that's a shallow one right there. You know it's a coin because it ain't shiny. Sometimes that jewelry, every time you pop a hole, boy, it just pops. It's like, oh, yeah, jewelry. You almost know it's a coin, and you want to bother digging it out. Oh goodness. Goodness. I'm gonna sit here and dig these out because I will end up finding them all. If I don't get them now, they're gonna be 6 inches deep, right? So, where are the other ones? There's gotta be another one around. There you go, see? I knew there was another one. There it is. I knew I seen 2 of them come up on the screen. That should be it. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Well, it's going to help that average, right? Regardless. And that's why the math don't work out, like he says. That's an average number. Interesting signal. Interesting. It's there. It's 4 inches deep. This is now deeper than I normally dig, but this signal has a very interesting sound to it, so I'm gonna carefully pop this one out. Something about it just says dig me, and I think it's actually iron, to be honest with you. Oh my God, whatever it is. That's what I said. It had like an interesting sound because it didn't come up as round. It kind of came up like some kind of a charm or something. Just clean this mess up here. There we go. Done. Hey, ugly looking when it came out, but went in clean. Getting lost in my area here. Where am I? All right. Going by the goal area. Never find anything good around my goal area, but see, I broke my rule going deep on that one. And I'm walking past it. All right. Checking here. Trash. All right. We'll give one little quick check around the back of the goal area. Good signal, strong, but light. Very low. It's right there on the surface. I don't even think it's deep at all. Look at this mess of shit they're digging. There you go, see? Foil. So, that's a good sign, because that's a sign of people were over here. Those are the signs I want to see. See how shallow it was? Drink thing right under the mowed grass. Slow down right here. Walk through here. The iron messes it all up from the net. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Could be a something right here, very shallow. There you go, a little can slaw. Now, find a can slaw right there. That's an interesting one. What the hell going on right here? There you go. The rest of the can. So I knew it was big. So in any case, I said, boy, that thing's shallow and strong. But you know, well, it comes out, right? Now we can expect some can floor in this area, right? So we could either dig it. I'm not gonna dig it. That's can floor all day right there. All right. Yeah, these lawnmower guys don't really care to pick stuff up. All right. We're getting out of this rough grass, back into the shallow area over here. Huh? Picking up something here. Kind of too big. It's big. It's coming up 4 inches and it's registering big, which tells me, hey, we're probably a can. Went up that way already. Come back here. Swing out a little bit into everything. You know, if you're looking for gold, you really got to slow down. But silver, these things pop out at you. Oh, this is an interesting one under the... Dig it. Could be fun. See what's under there. Ah, it's soft, so it'll go quick. Come on. There it is. Penny. You know, so the clovers will slow you down. You gotta just kind of move past them pretty quick. Okay, here we go. Set up for the sideline here. Oh, all these grass clippings. Good, we found a penny in that nice soft dirt. That's a foil top, I could tell. Could be an earring too, though, so you can't really say everything. But we're not going to pull it right now. I want to get some high tones, look for some silver, because silver's the majority of what I find out here. You know, I'd say for every 20 or 30 silver rings, you get a gold one out of here. And forget the amount of junk rings. You just, those are all over the place. Believe it or not, some of the areas I go, some of the, hold on. Probably a nickel. Yeah, pull tab right there. Oh, pull tab. Oh. That's a nice signal. If there's anything that had potential, it will be this one. This sounds like a piece of jewelry, but we're gonna find out right here, right now. What is it? Foil ball. There it goes. Little not a can. It was like a aluminum foil ball. There it is, penny. Hey, come on, get that sucker. A good area. Let me just check this, expand out a little bit over here. Starting to find a little signs of life. Let's see. Going quiet as we get into the field. Back to the sideline. Here we go. Oh. Something good right here. What is it? What is it? Oh, jewelry. There we go. Hello, jewelry. Hey, here we go. Look at that. Another necklace. Oh, this thing is wrapped in bad. It's a silver necklace, boys and girls. Here we go. This thing is all wrapped up in here. Probably cutting in half with my digging tool. I'm not exactly. Gosh, here it is. All right, let me clean up this mess. First, let me check the hole. I'm trying to leave any charms in the ground. Move that over real quick. Nope, she's clean. So, this one we gotta clean up a little bit nicer. Look at that. Boom. Silver, charms. Into the bag she goes. All right. There we go. We're on the board. I hope that camera's recording. Uh-oh. She's right here. Another piece of it. Ah, here it is, look. More of it. Nice. It's still around. Alright, we're going to sweep it even a little bit more. Let me kick up the sensitivity in case there's any links. Nope. Okay, so that's auto +3. I'm going back to auto. Okay. Whoop. That's something that says deep, but I don't believe it. So this is something small. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta really pinpoint it, because whatever it is, I know it's right here. And I know I'm not getting it, but it sounds small and it's a low tone, so I'm taking it. Especially right here in a lucky spot, right? See, I knew it was shallow. Not jewelry, obviously, because I would see it by now if it was. Uh-oh. I dropped it. I have to find it because it's going to piss me off. There it is. No, it is jewelry. It's some kind of a silver charm thing, tag. I don't know. Put in the garbage. Figure it all out later. Alrighty. Let's move on. We are in the money zone here. This is what they call the pay streak, right? We're in it. So there it is. Now, this is an interesting one because it could be a nickel, could be something better. Don't really know. Here we are. What is it? What is it? It's a zipper. Oh. Too dark. I knew it. Once you guys start looking through there and you don't see something shiny, you know you dug some crap. I'm so tempted just to push it back in the ground, but I'll have to dig it again. Something here. Too deep. Gotta move on. I mean, think about it. That necklace hasn't been there that long. That's a sprinkler. And that's why I'm digging shallow. This is it. Hey, I'm getting sloppy here. That's a weird signal here. Something wrong. Something interfering with it right here. Weird signal. Clean. And something's here. I'm gonna have to dig one just to see what I'm dealing with. That's saying about 3 inches. Okay. I don't know what I'm dealing with here, so I'm just digging this because it's like something spread wide, which could be very indicative of a chain. But nothing coming up. Yeah, there's something. Oh, finding it. Here, hold on. Something here. I don't know what it is. Pull tab on its side. Right. Nice one. That was a tricky little bastard. There we go. Look at that. All that over a pull tab on its side. All right. Let's keep rocking. Oh. Oh, that's too big. Too big, too noisy. Okay. Boy, I hope this thing's recording. I'm going to check my camera, make sure it's still recording. Yeah, it is. So we're 1 hour in, it looks like about. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Gotta get past these dead birds. All right. Bird feathers here. Oh, low tone. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Okay. We gotta head back the other way in a little bit because I always find this last 2/3 is, not that I never found anything in this last like 2/3 of the field, it's just the majority is always in the middle. So I tend to, you know, avoid this area, open up a little bit. Then some days I come back, I say, you know, I got an hour, and I'll just come out and hunt the quarters. That's what I call it, you know. I'm gonna do the first quarter of each field and just move on. This is some thick stuff. Now, when you're looking for gold in these clovers, small gold, hoop earrings, you forget that over here with this, with the CTX, because I'm like here, I'm above, and then that's down there, so small stuff is gonna make a very light bump. I'll come back with the Manicord because of the swing speed. Like if I was going slow and cranking up, remember I'm running auto, I'm not even running auto +3 or anything like that. And that will reduce the depth, obviously. Can I go a lot deeper? Yeah, but that's not my goal. There we go, we got something here. Weird signal, not clean. Let's see if I get a reading. This is trash. That's iron. That's definitely a piece of iron right there. So, oh, nice little clean one. Sounds a little weak, so it's a little deep. See, it's deep, deeper than I want. I'm not digging it. It's 6 inches down. I'm moving on. You know, and you know, if it was a perfect dot, maybe. Even this is a gold tone here. I'm passing that. Ooh, that's an interesting one. It's right there. Saying it's 4 to 6 inches deep right here. I'm going to take it because it's an interesting signal. It's got like a funny sound to it compared to all the foil, so make sure it's not in here. Now, someone will tell me it's not, you know, it's kind of a big sound, so sometimes they get chains and stuff, but we'll see. Here you go. Pull tab on edge. That's what it was. Okay, let's go. Hey, and then like that, like I said there, you see that depth? Very rare, pull them. Okay, there's a 6-inch depth right there. And you gotta do a little math because you gotta remember the clovers are about 2 inches thick right now. So, you know, if I'm seeing 6, it's really 4. It's a little off because of the grass. This is my last day to hunt for a couple of days. And really with the fields, really, this is kind of it. You know, if I get rainy weather, I'll come out. But other than that, everything turns to a beach. And then it's also offshore fishing season. So, whatever it is, it's right here and it's real shallow. I don't know what this thing is. Yeah, something good. Something good. Boom! Another necklace. Here we go. Look at that. Another one. It's all weeded up in there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. Some kind of a charm. That's Chinese. We don't care about no stinking Chinese jewelry. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Get some of these roots down in there. That's not going to survive. But, got plenty of rain. Blame the groundhogs, blame the rain, you know. Oops. Right there. Ooh, interesting. There's iron in that one. This is probably something nasty like a button. And it's close. Oh, did I put it back in the hole? Oh yeah, here we go. Down the side here. Oh, look at that. Edge of some kind of with a bandage edge. Get a lot of those things. As those fold, they sound funny. That was the digger. Okay. Oh, a low tone. Damn mosquito. Of course, this is probably your typical pull tab, but see how shallow that is? Boom. Let's see what it is. Because we don't know. We don't know what it is. And look at this. It's something shiny. We don't know what it is. It's got some writing on it. Looks like a tag from something. Looks like some fool's gold right there. But we'll see. Oh. Ooh, we got something with a little iron right here. I don't know. I'm going to pass that because I already know it's probably a rivet. These sports rivets are weird. Come up with all kinds of... they always have iron in them. There's some... There it is. Right there. It's either small or it's about 3 inches down. I'm going to find out. It's in the plug. So it's small. Ah, it's a penny. All right. Okay. Well, look at that. Ain't that the prettiest dig hole you've ever seen? Oh goodness. There's something else. Worst part is, statistically going down for 1 cent. But, you know, with the amount of jewelry, you know it's a penny. Because if it was jewelry, I think it would pop out of that thing and shine right at you like everything else so far. Well, here we go. Something about going down for that penny that makes you go shit. But I take it. Oh boy. Okay, this is a foil. What the smallest gold ring you ever seen in your life. Yeah, this is a weird one, I'll tell you. Alright, why don't you pop it up? Because it's somewhere near the surface. There you go. Oh, there's foil. We gotta get it now. We own it. We dug it. Yeah, I knew it was foil, but doesn't mean I have a system, okay? Just because I knew it was foil, all right, Mr. Sharpshooter. Just because I guessed foil doesn't make me know what the hell I'm doing. All that means is there was a 99.9% chance that thing was foil. And I actually went down to dig for the 0.1% chance it was a small little gold hoop earring. Like, that's gonna happen. Those are rare. There's something over here. I hit it. Oh, there it is. There's a one-way signal. That's why I'm missing it. All right, which means we're walking. We don't care about it. Probably trash anyways coming up low. You know, the rains hit these fields and they're on like a slight uphill to the right of me. And after the heavy rains hit, you'll see all the grass and everything pushed down in one direction. And let me tell you, like a beach, it collects materials because this water must flow. I mean, I've never really witnessed it in the heavy rain, but to move all that grass and everything flowing, it's definitely doing it. So, ooh, catch-up packet. All right, so you see, we've worked this area. We're gonna do one wide swing. Our little jewelry seems to be over here. Now, I'm gonna work this area just a little bit, see if we can pick up another hot spot. Slowing down over here, obviously. Okay, see, oh. Ooh, nice one. Right there. I had a feeling it was a little shallower than that. Ooh. I think I actually just flung it. Holy cow. What kind of rookie move was that? There it is. What? There it is. Quarter. I thought I seen that thing fly right past me. I says, man, that was pretty crazy. See, I hope he's noticing how I put this detector down. I ain't throwing it down. What is that? Something right there. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's just garbage on top of the soil. All right. There's something right here right now. See, I can almost tell by how deep I'm starting to go. That's a coin. It ain't that fresh jewelry. It's not going to be necklaces. It's not going to be there. Oh boy, another one. I think I just had one right there. No? All right. Okay. Well, let's see how far. Hopefully, like I said, I don't know how long. I put my recording down to 720. Try to make sure I have enough record time. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to stretch out a little bit into the field, just a little bit. Pack it. I'm going to go for my potluck run across the field. Let's see. I can't tell you how many times I've wandered across these fields and dug a ring just randomly. So this is like my roll of the dice. I come out here, see what I can pull. And I see that guy set up those cones. It's gonna be for children. It's gonna be interesting to see where he puts his stuff and where the parents put all their seeds, because that's where it's at. See? Okay, let's see. Oh. Ooh. Well, that's an interesting one. That's a weird signal. Noisy, loud, big. There you go. Wherever it is, see, it's shallow enough, I'll dig it right here. About 3 inches deep. Very interesting signal, very noisy, a little all over the place. And see, it's something. I knew it was something weird. There you go, soccer label. Okay. I said, boy, that sounds very weird, that one. Like, kind of big, but shallow. Very, very strange one. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Potluck. Not really hunting in an area. I'm looking for a new little area, but like I said, if I come across here, you know, I'm not going to tear the field up by going deep or anything silly like that, or summertime, but let's go this way here. We'll check the corners. I don't know why. Corners seem to do good. We're just covering a lot of ground, missing a lot of ground, so it's really just a lucky hit coming through here. I don't know why. They do good. I really don't know how soccer is played, but I'm just looking for some noisy spots. Okay, here we go. Let's check around the back of this thing. Oh. Interesting one. Could be a set of keys. Could be a set of keys or a something on edge. Oh, what is this? No, zip tie. Well, it's small. Probably should check that depth before I did it. Whatever it is, it's tiny. I'm about to find out. Oh my goodness, the penny. Yeah, gave a funny signal. Put that nylon zip tie back in the hole. No one's gonna know. Leave that there for the next guy. Get my tool cleaned off a little. Always a little trashy back behind these things. All right. Yeah, walking away from that one. Weird signal here. I'm going to analyze it before I dig it. Picking up a lot of noise. Have to go this way. Alright, so that's only about 2 inches down. I'm going to just neatly get a little rip out of this here. Coin. Alright. Now we know there's another one, so I'm not going to fix that yet. It's right there, about 4 inches down. So this is okay. It's right at my limit what I'm willing to dig in this field. Sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't. There it is. Penny. All right. Okay. That's it. See? Kind of ugly looking. Oh, I got another one. There's something here. It's hidden by something. It's right here somewhere. It's hidden. It's right here, and it's 4 inches down. It's an interesting target, so we're going to pull it. Could be a nickel, considering we're just in this little tiny coin spill, so we're going to find out. But I don't know. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, it's there, but I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna. Let's see, I'm gonna dig up another one. Let me see. There's some kind of noise. Okay, something right here. It's like very noisy over here, and I'm right next to the lamp, so maybe that's got something to do with it. But it's just a bunch of pennies, see? Now, for the sake of their soccer field, I am going to walk away from the rest of these pennies. I don't care if it's a silver ring. Just... There we go. Alright. Still a nickel there. I'll dig that one probably in 3 weeks when I forget. Something good there. It's 4 inches deep, or it's very tiny. It's right here, so I'm gonna find out. Sometimes you get a ring just a little shallow, small gold. Pinpoint, I won't exactly always grab it. Yeah, it's there. There's no ring in here, I'll tell you that. There's iron in there with it, I could hear it. There it is. There's a coin perfectly on edge. Oh, there's the foil. Alright. Get my foil. That's it. Alright, enough foil out of the field. Let's go for highs. We don't want to dig any more foil out of here. Come on. It's coins on edge, that's what they all are. That's why they're giving these weird little broken signals. And that's screaming out. I don't want them. It's fine, let's look for better signals. That sounds good. I'm passing it. Dug enough over here. I want something solid. I don't want to just be tearing up their fields. Alright. Well, that's the sideline hunt over here. I'll pretty much stop right around here. Take a little bit of luck. Head back to the car. And probably check the time. Let me see the time on the thing. Well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. Like I said, I don't have a small hunt, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to finish the 2-hour mark. I'd be surprised if the camera makes it. So, let's see. Have to go home, getting a new Wash machine today. The old one broke. Second one in 4.5 years. Piece of shit. LG washers. So today I went out and picked up a nice Speed Queen front loader. I gotta go get everything ready for that. That's what I've been busy with all week. Machine shopping. Alright, let's take this one edge down over here. So we're in the first third. Watch by the time we pass these lines, we're gonna start getting interested. Yeah. Let's see, it's not a clean signal. Not gonna take it. Check that. Yeah, look, see where the rain washed all this? Look at that signal. Let's see what's in it. Yeah, as I was saying before, how the rain will wash it all to certain parts of this field. Yeah, I guess it's in the ground. It sounded strong. We'll see. Hopefully it's a ring. I doubt it, but yeah, it's a quarter. There it is. Put a little grass back on top of that. Oh, more. Should be another one. This one will just dig. We know it's here. What do we got? What do we got? Another quarter. Look at this. Keep up this pace. Might actually make minimum wage out here. Uh-oh. What do we got? Another? A little deeper. Almost lit. There it is. One in there. Too deep or very tiny. Just check it with the pin pointer anyways. Okay. Somewhat iron right here. That's what's throwing me that little broken signal. So we're now midfield. Be doing pretty good, but these, like I said, these fields are. Oh. I don't know. It's right there. It's telling me. It's deep, it's 5 inches. I'm walking past it. It's a nice signal, but here's something shallow, low tone. Those could always be earrings, so we have to check those. Nope, foil. Yeah, like I said, that's kind of like the random pull it and go. But those are good. See, that's signs of the people we're here. That's the signs that I'm looking for. I'm gonna pass that. That's a past one. I'm gonna change the angle here a little bit on this. You know, when I swing the Manticore, it needs like a different angle. It's like a, throws me off actually when I switch between them. But when I take the Manticore out here, There's one thing different than this detector, is I will hit a lot on edge coins. Ain't no doubt about that. I start digging them up, and I'm like, areas I've been through like this, and you say, man, how did I leave so many quarters in the ground? And it just does grab them on edge. But those same days that I do that, it's rare I come home with jewelry with the Manticore, because I dig a lot of these sports rivets and all kinds of stuff that slows you down, and kind of throws you off from finding the pay areas, you know. Hey, here we go, something here, something small, something tiny right here. There you go, see? Let's get that one out of the ground. Boom. Penny. I knew it was small at least. It's funny, it's right where we were before, right here, this third of a field. So we'll see, we'll work this area a little bit. Somewhere's something. It's a dirty signal. It's big. It's dirty and big. It's about right here. We're gonna break the rules. We're gonna go a little deeper. It's been a little quiet, so I could use the 25 cents. Alright, that's a joke, obviously. See something on edge, see? Coin on edge, you see? Penny. Dirt in the hole. So every time I break those rules, I get burned. Yeah, it's like clay there too, boy. That stuff's hard. Okay. Break the rules, and I pay for it every time. All right. Here we go. Look out, bumblebees coming through. All right, we'll check the junk zone along here. Nah, don't want it. You're looking for an area that's going to get a little noisier. Okay, it's not happening. I know I'm in a bad area, so I know exactly where I have to go. Let's see. We're going to cut straight through right here, because all last month I hit it pretty heavy, but they had little practice fields. Trash. Like the whole soda can right there. Oh, that's a good one. A little deep, about 3 inches, very soft. Let's see. Penny. I wonder if it sounds so nice. Fields are soft. Penny sounded good. It's gotta be a little. There's gonna be another little pay patch coming up soon. It's gonna be a little aluminum there. They're getting a little chatty. There you go, see? Alright. quiet. Oh. Getting desperate. Looking for the pay streak. Where is it? Maybe somewhere through here. I have to turn. Oh, there we go. Dirty signal, but it's shallow, so we're gonna give it a pull right here. And a crusty little penny, probably was on edge. That was a dirty signal. So you only take a few seconds to pull, you see that? So when I get into a hot area, man, these things will come out of the ground like a machine gun, you know? Pop, 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 pop. I think when I was always practicing doing it, I think I average around 20 seconds total once I find a target, back up. And in like a 1 minute, I could easily cover a few feet of ground hunting loosely, looking for the busy spots. They get a lot of noise around all these poles. Any detector, the wires run under them. Not all of them are bad, but I'm looking for an area that's going to get noisy. See, once I'm on the fields, like the fields, you know, it's very quiet. Sometimes I do come out here and, you know, I'll just walk around the fields, knowing they're quiet. I'm not expecting to find much, but I clean them up, because then right through the real busy season, I'll come out with a 17-inch coil on a harness and just cover ground and only pull stuff that's like 1 inch deep, you know, like really shallow, fresh drop stuff. So I'll come here every Monday and just walk the field, walk the field. This place has gotten so much quieter since I started hunting this park years ago. Never see anybody else here, maybe one person. Pretty quiet, see this? That's it. Very quiet. Let's get out here, let's go check this pay area. Found a chain out here the other week, right in this zone. It was between, I think, this pole and that house. So let's see, maybe it'd be a pay area again. Oh, it's all grass there. Something monstrous here. I think it's just something big there. I don't know what this is. Either it's really big or it's really shallow. So I'm gonna give it a little poke. If nothing's there, I'm moving on. Yeah, that's something big, like wire or something on the ground. I could tell. It's got a very odd thing, but I've been tricked by a few signals. Yeah, foil. Could be deep. Yeah, it's deep. Small, but it's deep. I'm not gonna dig a deep hole right now. Remember that? Before, the lesson learned, right? Break my rules. All right, these guys are out here mowing. It's like clovers sticking up like high. walk past it. Like I said, if it's not shallow right there, I'm gone. It's a nice little one. Somewheres. There it is. About 2 inches down in these clovers, or 3 inches. Let's see what it is. Obviously junk, because it ain't shiny. Alright, there's a coin. Alright. There's nothing else in there. Shallow target right here. Let's see. There it is, I got it. Quarter. Still recording, I don't even know. It says it's still going, about an hour and a half. Probably a little behind, it's been a quiet day, but it's not for the lack of ability to dig them. It's for the lack of ability to find them today. The games are starting to pick up. I'm going to get out of here before I drag too much attention. Do a quick little cover here. Alright, back to the car. We're out of here. Ah, damn it, good one. Yeah, 6 inches. I'm going to pass it. Walking quick. Gotta be something big, actually. 6 inches. Sounds nice, but it's 6 inches, so it gets a pass. Yeah, they're getting them. Now, look at that junk. Shallow, so we'll yank it, but it's probably junk. Alright, let's see. Wait, more. You see? We don't know what it is. There's more stuff in it. Hold on. Oh, more. I can see the iron, so definitely the rule towards junk bracelet. That was the junk signal. See, it was a very odd junk signal, but had a little bit of good noise. What does that say, right? Look how much stuff I passed up. And then all of a sudden I stop and I say, boy, that's a new one. You can't tell me I don't have a system, right? It's not blind. Right? There's a lot of signals here that I'm passing. That's just a luck find, right? It's just a Rambabat. I'm just vacuuming over this field right now, looking for a noisy spot. Okay, oh man, got some good ones. So I get a lot of eyeballs out here though, so can't worry about them though. Actually, sometimes I like to show how they see I'm not digging and I look harmless. Doesn't give them such a negative impression, right? They say, oh look, he just plucks down, he's only finding stuff an inch deep. Look at that piece of junk, can't go deep, you know? If they come over and ask, say, nah. That's 6 inches deep, but could be small, so I'll check the surface. Nothing. Pass it. Sometimes I get a little tired and I'll just float this thing along the ground. It says 3 inches. Broken 3. Yeah, this thing is probably either really shallow foil. I'm gonna try to grab it nice. I'm gonna break a little rules on this one here. Where is it? There's iron in here with this thing. Where is it? What is it? It's garbage. Whatever it was. It's stuck to this, obviously. Yeah, I knew it. Broke the rules, and there you go. Alright, we gotta fix this one really nice. Let's save a little bit of that. There we go. Isn't that nice? Perfect. Broke the rules. I went deep, you see? Trash came out of the hole. You don't want to... Ooh. Nice round one here. Good clean one. If that's a coin, she's 3 inches down. Let's see, we're gonna go pop up. Where we're at. There it is, I see it. It's a coin. I might as well get it out of there. I think that's it. Oh, where the heck is it? Oh. What the hell is that? That is not... That's some kind of silver. I'm gonna have to check that out. I found earrings like that before, but it may not be. That's it. Oh, another one right there. There's iron in that one. That's a rivet. Nice different signals. Definitely something different. Not something I've been digging the whole time. So let's see what it is. What is it? Hey. And there you go. See, I knew it was something different. Little piece of jewelry, more jewelry. And right away, you see, it's like, oh, this is something different. It's like, I don't need to remember all the numbers to the coins and crap. All I know is my ears say, hey, that don't sound the same, right? Something over here. Considering I just found that, I have to dig this because it's a little low tone, so we don't know. There you go, see? So what is this? Some kind of plating off of jewelry or something. Some kind of... See you later. I don't know. Like I said, everything gets thrown into the junk until I get home. Alright. So, we found a little bit of jewelry here. Let's slow down now, because maybe somebody got blasted in a sports game and everything they had flew off. Something here. Almost like a necklace. Very wide and weak. No charms. I'm going to pass it because I'm not going to tear up the field. Yes, if there was something. It's big, but something happened over here. I'm picking up a whole bunch of... Oh, good one. That's a nice signal. Right there. Do a little pop out. Pull tib. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Another pull tab. It's deep though. Where is it? No. Something right here. Right there. It's right in that pull tab range, so we're gonna see what is it. It's a pull tab. Surface on the pull tab. You know, but you gotta take them. You want the rings. You're pulling them because they all don't sound the same. Yeah, this could be too deep. Good signal, but she's deep. Something nice. Either big, small, and shallow, right? It's big. Big, it's like a soda can or something. It's gonna be, yeah, leaving it alone. It's going back in the hole. We're giving that one back to the sports field. We are not taking that one. When that thing's registering shallow, and a pinpointer won't find it near the surface, you know it's trash. Unless somebody put a gold bar there, which I don't think so. Alright. Right there. 2 inches down. What are we going to find? Probably a penny. in a junk area. Obviously some kind of junk around here. You can see the difference in how all these signals are. What's going on here? Some kind of iron or something over there. There it is. There's the trash. There you go. Hey, tell right away when it was way off center. Look at that. This is a trash area. This ain't a good area for finding jewelry. All right, I'm done. I am gonna sign out in about a minute. I just wanted to make it back towards the parking lot. We'll check behind here. That's it. Well, I shut my pinpointer off. Let's go dump the trash out and see how we did. See if we're still recording. It says battery low on there. So we're gonna find out right now. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna empty this out on here. Let me get my gloves off. Oop. CDX headphones. Okay. Well, there we go. There's our pile. When we get back, we're gonna go through it. We got our jewelry, we got bullets, we got everything. We're gonna see how we're doing, and see you back there later.